Have you ever wondered how it's possible to travel the world without emptying your bank account? It's a question that crosses many minds, right? Well, get ready to debunk some myths. It's a common misconception that traveling is always an expensive endeavor. We often picture luxury resorts, first-class flights, and high-end dining when we think about vacations. But let's shift our focus to the other side of the spectrum: budget traveling. Yes, you heard it right. Seeing the world doesn't necessarily mean draining your savings. Budget traveling is all about experiencing the beauty and diversity of our planet in a cost-effective manner. It's about smart planning, making the right choices, and being open to innovative, out-of-the-box ideas. From traveling during off-peak seasons to exchanging volunteer work for accommodation, there are countless ways to explore without splurging. So buckle up, folks. You're about to learn how you can see the world without breaking the bank. Ready? Tip number 1. Avoid the crowds and high prices by traveling during off-peak seasons. Picture this. You're strolling down the cobblestone streets of a quaint European village, or perhaps you're exploring the lush, verdant landscapes of a tropical paradise. Now imagine doing all this without the hustle and bustle of the tourist crowds, without the long lines, and without the exorbitant prices that usually come with peak travel seasons. That's the beauty of off-peak travel. It's a time when the world slows down just a bit, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in your surroundings, to really take in the sights, the sounds, the flavors of a place without feeling rushed or overwhelmed by the throngs of other travelers. But the benefits of off-peak travel don't stop at the experiential level. There's also the cost factor to consider. Airfare is often significantly cheaper during these times, as airlines are eager to fill up seats that might otherwise go empty. The same goes for accommodations, with many hotels and vacation rentals lowering their rates to attract guests. And then there's the added advantage of flexibility. With fewer people vying for the same resources, you'll have more options for flight times, hotel rooms, and even activities. Want to go on that popular city tour? Or maybe book a table at that highly rated restaurant? During off-peak seasons, the chances of you getting a spot are much higher. Now, off-peak seasons can vary depending on the destination. For some places, it might be during the colder months, while for others, it might be during the rainy season. It's always a good idea to do a bit of research beforehand to ensure that the conditions are right for the kind of experience you're after. So, if you're a budget-conscious traveler looking to get the most out of your adventures, consider taking the road less traveled, or rather the road less traveled during peak times. Traveling off-peak means more adventure for less money. Imagine staying in amazing places for free. How? By volunteering your time and skills. Now, let's dive into the wonderful world of volunteering for accommodation. This is not just about finding a free place to stay, but about immersing yourself in a new culture, learning new skills, and making lasting connections. Firstly, let's talk about farm work. Have you ever heard of WWOOFing? It stands for Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms. As a volunteer, you trade a few hours of work each day for accommodation and meals. You could be planting vegetables in Italy, milking cows in Ireland, or making cheese in France. The possibilities are endless, and the experiences unforgettable. If farm work isn't your thing, how about teaching English? Organizations like English Opens Doors in Chile provide free room and board in exchange for teaching English to students. You don't have to be a certified teacher, but a desire to help others and a good command of the English language are essential. Helping in hostels is another fabulous way to exchange your time for a place to stay. Many hostels worldwide welcome volunteers to help with daily tasks like reception work, housekeeping, or organizing events. In return, you get free accommodation, and often some meals too. It's a great way to meet people from all over the world and really become a part of the local community. Remember, volunteering isn't just about the free bed, it's an exchange. You give your time, skills, and energy, and in return, you get to experience a new place as more than just a tourist. You become part of a community, you learn, you grow, and you save money while doing it. In a nutshell, volunteering for accommodation is an enriching and cost-effective way to travel. It opens doors to unique experiences that you just can't get from staying in a hotel. Volunteering not only saves you money, but also provides a unique and enriching travel experience. Enjoy the comfort of home while exploring a new place. Welcome to the world of house sitting. Imagine unlocking the door to a charming countryside cottage or a chic city apartment, and knowing that for the next few days, weeks, or even months, you get to call this place home. That's the beauty of house sitting, a fascinating travel hack that allows you to live in someone else's home while they're away, caring for it, and often their pets, in return for free accommodation. Now you may be wondering, how does one find such opportunities? Well, there are numerous websites and apps that connect homeowners with potential house sitters. Trusted House Sitters, Nomador, and House Carers are just a few examples. You create a profile, list your skills and preferences, and voila! You're ready to apply for house-sitting assignments around the world. But what's in it for the homeowners, you ask? Peace of mind, mainly. They know their home and pets are in safe hands while they're away. Plus, it's a win-win situation. They get a responsible person to look after their property, and you get a free place to stay. House-sitting isn't just about free accommodation, though. It's about immersing yourself in a local community, shopping at neighborhood markets, and saying hello to the friendly postman. It's about living, not just staying, in a place. It's about experiencing a destination not as a tourist, but as a resident. There are some things to keep in mind, of course. You are expected to respect the homeowner's property, follow their rules, and take care of any pets or plants. And like any other travel arrangement, it's always a good idea to communicate clearly and honestly with the homeowner to ensure a smooth experience. So, if you're the independent type, love animals, and are responsible, house sitting could be the perfect way to travel cheaply without compromising on comfort. House sitting allows you to live like a local and save on accommodation costs. Tip number 4. Hostels aren't just for backpackers. They're a great way to meet fellow travelers and save money. In the world of travel, hostels are often the unsung heroes. They're the perfect blend of affordability and community, offering a unique experience that you won't find in a traditional hotel. So, let's dive into the benefits of staying in hostels and why they could be the ideal choice for your next adventure. First off, let's talk about the shared facilities. Hostels often come with communal kitchens, lounges, and sometimes even laundry facilities. This means you can save money on eating out, chill out in a cozy environment after a day of exploring, and keep your clothes fresh without breaking the bank. Plus, these shared spaces are where some of the best conversations happen. You'll meet people from all walks of life, sharing stories and travel tips. It's a melting pot of cultures and experiences. Now, on to social events. Many hostels organize events like city tours, pub crawls, or movie nights. These are not just fun activities to fill your evenings, but also fantastic opportunities to bond with other travelers. You can explore together, laugh together, and create memories that will last a lifetime. And who knows, you might even find your next travel buddy. But perhaps the most appealing aspect of hostels is their budget-friendly prices. You can find a bed in a dormitory for a fraction of the cost of a hotel room, and, if you're not keen on sharing, many hostels offer private rooms too. This way, you can enjoy the social aspect of a hostel while having your own space. It's also worth mentioning that most hostels are centrally located, close to public transportation and popular tourist spots. This means less time and money spent on commuting and more time for exploring. Hostels offer a community vibe that can make your travel experience even more memorable. So, the next time you're planning a trip, consider staying in a hostel. Not only will your wallet thank you, but you might also end up with a handful of new friends and unforgettable experiences. Traveling on a budget doesn't mean you have to sacrifice comfort or experiences. Let's take a moment to recap. Choosing to travel during off-peak seasons can lead to significant savings on flights and accommodations, not to mention fewer crowds and a more relaxed atmosphere. Volunteering for accommodation is another great way to save money, and it also offers a unique opportunity to immerse yourself in the local culture. House sitting, on the other hand, can provide you with a comfortable and often luxurious place to stay for free in exchange for taking care of someone's home. And let's not forget about staying in hostels. They're not only cost-effective, but also a fantastic place to meet fellow travelers and make lifelong friends. Remember, budget travel is all about making smart choices and taking advantage of opportunities. With these tips, you're now ready to embark on your budget-friendly travel adventure. Safe travels!